Hi, in today's video I'm going to talk about micro businesses and what percentile of businesses in an economy is usually micro businesses, and then also look at the economic contribution that they make. I'm going to look at micro, small, medium and large, so you can see where micro businesses fit in and also the potential that they hold, not just for job creation but for growing an economy rapidly. Hi, I'm Willem Gous from the Human Entrepreneur. We do rapid entrepreneurship development in emerging markets. We take unemployed people in places here like in South Africa and Africa and get them to start a business without any funding in 5 weeks, and the business makes enough money to financially sustain themselves. And we can do this at scale. We can create hundreds, even thousands of these businesses per month. And we work with governments, non-profits, CSI and CSR divisions. So let's get into today's video. Although I am talking about the potential of micro businesses from an African perspective and emerging markets, such as South America, Africa, Asia, India, etc., there's very little data surrounding micro enterprises, and usually they're bunched with small enterprises and then everything just looks massively cool. So I got statistics from North America and the United Kingdom, and it's very revealing. Your jaw's going to drop. But before we start, what is a micro business? I did shoot a video about exactly what a micro business is. I'll put a card on the top and put a link in the description below to that video that you can watch in more detail. But the long and the short of it is less than 10 employees with annual revenues of below $300,000. Now in my books, that is a damn decent business. If I have 5 employees and I'm doing $250,000 a year, that is a very good business. But let's start with North America. In North America, 92% of all businesses in North America are micro businesses. Think about that again, 92%. So small, medium and large only make up 8% of those businesses. In America, 26 million direct jobs are created by micro businesses. That is massive. Now let's go over to the UK. I love this about the UK, and this is private sector businesses in the UK by number of employees in 2022. So if you look at micro businesses, they are, and they classify micro businesses 0 to 9, including the owner. There are 5.2 million micro businesses. 5.2 million micro businesses in the UK. That is massive. Total percentile of all businesses in the UK, 95%. That is impressive. Total employment number, so out of the, if everybody's take all the employment, that's 100%. Micro enterprises account for 32% of all employment. That is huge. But now let's look at small, that's 10 to 49 employees. There's only 217,000 of those businesses, from 5.2 million to 217,000. Medium sized businesses, 50 to 249, you're looking at 36,000. Now large businesses, 250 and more, you would think there's a lot of them, but according to this, there's only 8,000 of them, and they make up 0.1% of all the businesses. However, they do create 39% of employment. So the biggest employment creator are the large businesses. Second to that is your micro enterprises, and then third is your small, your 10 to 49, and then lastly is your medium enterprises. As you could see, it creates a lot of opportunity and jobs as well. But let's look at the turnover. If you look at the turnover according to this UK study, the micro enterprises create £808 billion in turnover. But the biggest one is still the large. That's £2 trillion. So number one, £2 trillion, large company. Second, again, is your micro enterprises with £808 billion. Then comes medium enterprises at £708 billion. And then lastly, small businesses with $609 billion. So why am I hammering away at this? Oh, we should look at small enterprises. Don't we have enough? The key thing about a micro enterprise, sorry, I misspoke there, a micro enterprise, is we think businesses create employment, and there's nothing wrong with that. But a micro enterprise creates self-employment as well as other employment opportunities. So if you want to immediately create employment for thousands of people, you need to create thousands of micro businesses. And that is simple to do, because micro businesses, the startup costs are zero to very low. Well, we do it with zero, a little bit of cash out of their pocket, and that's what we do. But it's not that you have to go and get offices and apply for funding. I can start this business now. In an African context, I always help people and say, well, you don't have employment, you don't have money, we'll start a business today, you will eat tonight. And that is a very big step for somebody who has no outcome, or there's no grants or social support structure. And that's why micro enterprises are important. We can, if you look at our program, we can create hundreds, even thousands of these per month. That's our secret sauce. We reduce the cost of job creation almost by 10 times. And the time of job creation through our program, we reduced from 12 months, which is your typical program, to less than 5 weeks. So now we can really uplift people and change and shift economies. Because if I create 100 micro businesses within a community, that means 100 families are feeding themselves, but now actively participating in the local economy, which has further knock-on effects, which really grows that economy, which goes much further than the turnover amounts that I just mentioned. So that is why micro businesses are also so important. And now you know what big chunk of your economy and businesses in total are micro businesses. I hope you found this very enlightening. If you are in a position where you need to create, if you work for government or non-profit, and you need to create large amounts of entrepreneurs or jobs within your country, then speak to the Human Entrepreneur. We are the absolute expert in this sector. Like, comment and share, and please share this with anybody who you think can get a lot of benefit.